How are we doing, guys? Moose here, and welcome back to episode number 49 of our West Ham United career mode. Thanks for getting through episode 48. If you saw, I had to post it twice because for some reason some of the stuff, I guess, got copyright claimed, and so some people weren't able to watch the video. But we run into the first time of technical difficulties I think we've had in this entire series ever. And what happened was the footage from this match against MK Dons got corrupted. As you can see, we did score twice. Aaron Cresswell scored the second with his first goal of the entire season. He made a great run around the backside of the defense and put the ball in the back of net. We dominated MK Dons, no doubt about it. The other goal was scored by Danny Ceballos, actually getting on the score sheet with an assist from Christian Teo, who's been fantastic since coming over for us. He's really outshined even Alexander Lacazette. Teo was man of the match for him. He gets 3 Moose Mighty Hammer points, 2 for Cresswell and 1 for Mikel Antonio, who I thought was very, very solid as well. That's the points for this matchup. Obviously, disappointed I wasn't able to really get you the footage, but not a great match. I mean, there weren't a ton of highlights. We actually missed a penalty in the 23rd minute. We've been shocking on penalties lately this year, I'll tell you what. But we are through into the quarterfinals, so this could be a fantastic run for us to potentially bring in some silverware, even if we're not able to win the league, which we're currently chasing Chelsea for. We did see an injury. Reece Oxford will be out for 5 days, and Cheku Kouyaté will be back from his suspension, which means he's reinstated in the lineup to take on Everton. It's going to be a big matchup. Of course, big rivalry's been brewing with Everton lately with all the controversy and different types of things going on. So we're going to come back in our typical 4-2-3-1 formation. We'll touch on the lineups in just a minute, but it's going to be a tough game. Everton have been very solid this year. We finagled with the idea of bringing in Lukaku, but I didn't think Everton would really want to sell him, especially when they are in a Champions League hunt, as they're actually joint 4th with Manchester United, but behind on goal difference. So certainly going to be a very tough matchup. They have the joint 4th leading goal scorer in the league, Leighton Baines, but we have the top scorer, that guy, Paulo Dybala, and hopefully he can keep things up for us. So we come out with our lineup: Jack Butland in goal, Van der Veer, Barn, Reed, Cresswell, Kouyaté and Noble in midfield, Teo in that right wing position where he's been so dangerous, with Payet and Dybala also sitting behind Alexander Lacazette. Payet being pushed out just a bit wider, with Dybala sitting in that number 10 role behind our number 9 Lacazette. For Everton, it's a really good lineup. Lukaku up front with Barkley behind is going to be so dangerous. Deulofeu on the wings, of course. Leighton Baines, really solid team. It's still the exact same Everton team, though, so hopefully we've known them well throughout this career mode and we can come away with a victory. And we start off brightly. Lacazette playing Kouyaté through. Lovely triangle, but Tim Howard with a fantastic save. The American keeping us out early on, but Noble does really well to dispossess the Everton man. Plays the ball into Lacazette. Actually dispossessed McCarthy. Plays it to Lacazette. He's through behind the defense, and he scored! Alexander Lacazette very early on breaks the deadlock in the 12th minute, and he has opened his account for West Ham United. Welcome to the Hammers, son. Great finish from Lacazette. The Frenchman is played through, and he shows off so many of the qualities that he does have. He holds off a defender, gets through with his pace, and shows off that kind of finishing quality he has. He even takes it on his weak foot. Lovely finish. Actually goes right underneath Tim Howard. He could have maybe done a smidge better, but goes through his legs, so even nutmegs the keeper. He's got an all-around goal. Fantastic finish, and it's his first for the Hammers, his first in the Premier League. Took him a bit of time to get off the mark here. It's his 3rd start for us, but he has finally broken his goal duck, and he's in with the goals, and hopefully we can see more from him potentially in this matchup. Spoiler alert! Dybala out to Mark Noble here. We're working the ball really well. Teo now in the 20th minute comes forward, tries to dance through Leighton Baines. Lovely fake shot to create space for himself. Strikes it, but Tim Howard equal to the task, and he's going to need a big game, clearly, if he wants to hold off this West Ham United onslaught here at Upton Park. But Lukaku with a chance now for Everton the other way. Flicks the ball towards the back post. It evades an Everton attacker. I think it was Deulofeu, and Butland does punch away to keep us in the lead here. But Everton on the ensuing corner plays the ball in for the dangerous attacker Lukaku, but the Belgian can't beat Jack Butland, and things remain as they are. Lukaku, though, again creating a very nice chance as Ogbonna wins the ball away. We're not able to clear it as Noble's a bit slow on the ball. Pinar finds his way to it, but Jack Butland with safe hands. He's got Stickham on his gloves, does retain the ball, and Dybala is absolutely dragged down by Funes Mori with a disgusting tackle. He gets a booking for it, and we will win a free kick, which Aaron Cresswell will whip into the box, looking for the head of his fellow fullback, Gregory Van der Veer, and it's also his first goal for the club. A pair of accounts being open for West Ham United here. Cresswell whips the ball in, and Van der Veer sneaks his way into the box, and he puts a bullet header off the underside of the crossbar that beats Tim Howard. He's got no chance. That's a sublime header from the former PSG defender. fullback to fullback. It's a lovely combination, and it's in the back of the net, and it's 2-0 to West Ham United. Funes Mori looks disgusted with himself. He gave away the free kick, and Vandervelde makes him pay. Lovely finish, and just like that, it's 2-0 to the East London boys. Come on, you Irons. Dybala then whipping it in. Tries to find Kouyaté. It's away as far as Mark Noble here in the 47th minute. Finds Dybala inside to Kouyaté. It's a lovely passing move. Finds Lacazette. That, excuse me, could have been his second goal, but unfortunately, Tim Howard equal to the task yet again. We do win a corner. Payet would be the man to whip it in. Looking for Ogbonna. Good header, but Tim Howard with another big save. He's going to be in double digits very, very soon if he keeps up here. Dybala, though, dances inside Jagielka, beats the English defender, finds Lacazette. He's in behind James Coleman, and he scored! Alexander Lacazette in the 56th minute finds his second. It's a double for the Frenchman, a brace as West Ham take a trio of goals into this matchup here. Lovely finish from Lacazette, and just like that, these things look out of reach. 3 goals for West Ham United, and surely it's 3 points as well for the Barcelona of East London. Lovely ball through from Dybala, and that's the kind of link-up play we really wanted to see, was Dybala to Lacazette. That's why we have him in that number 10 position, trying to feed in Lacazette and create goals for himself as well, and he's made it the absolute most of it. Finds Lacazette for his second of the evening, and surely things are out of reach. But Everton try and fight back straight away with Deulofeu getting Besic onto the ball. Back to Deulofeu. Besic come on as substitute, of course. Finds Lacazette at the back post, or Lukaku, excuse me. Lacazette swapping shirts with Lukaku, I guess. But Lukaku, the Belgian, plays it off the outside of the woodwork, and we do retain that 3-goal advantage. Leighton Baines, we know how dangerous he is from set pieces. He scored plenty against West Ham in the past. Flicks it in towards Lukaku. It's another chance for the Belgian, but he's not able to beat super keeper Jack Butland. And Lacazette now in the 64th minute. Can he dance inside defense? Plays it to Dybala on a lovely run here. Strikes it, and it's just tipped over the bar. Unfortunately, the Argentine's not able to score as well, but we are just playing the ball around with absolute class here. Teo played in with the ball over the top from Kouyaté. Dance inside defender, tries to beat Tim Howard, and for all the goals he's given up, he's been Everton's best player, no doubt about it. Tim Howard putting on a fantastic show here, and unfortunately he's going to get no plaudits for it because Everton are getting absolutely gobsmacked here. Lovely work of the ball here that plays the ball through. Great 1-2 with Lacazette, and he puts it in the back of the net, but unfortunately we are ruled offsides, and we're not able to find that 4th marker as of yet. Though Lacazette plays Callum Wilson through. He's getting an opportunity. He's played very well in the MK Dons match. He came on as a substitute, so we're giving him another chance. Finds Noble, but Tim Howard with a heroic save to keep a Noble chance out from just 3 yards away. It's a huge save in the 90th minute. Now James McCarthy to whip in a free kick. Finds ahead of Funes Mori. It's flicked onto Jack Butland. He's quickly going to start the counterattack as he sees Lacazette making a run. It's flicked over from Butland. Lacazette, if he's through, could find that hat-trick goal potentially and even get Butland. And it says Lacazette. He backposts it to Callum Wilson, and he's missed. Wilson gets the chance to score, and he's not clinical at all. My word, he misses an absolute sitter, but can West Ham find that 4th yet again? Wilson into Mark Noble. Lovely passing move. He dances in front of the goal, whips it in. Lacazette with the hat trick. Alexander Lacazette goes from having no goals to now 3 in 3 appearances. What a turn of events for the star striker. He's come in with an absolutely huge price tag, and he's trying to live up to it now. Callum Wilson does so well to find Noble. He whips the ball in. Lacazette takes it first time and puts it between the legs of Tim Howard yet again. Great finish from Lacazette. He's a bit fortunate that Howard just gets a piece of it, but it's in the back of the net regardless. And Lacazette, in addition to bringing West Ham the 3 points, he's taken home the match ball for himself. Little bit of a souvenir. Great performance all around, and it's a wonderful hat trick to cap off an unbelievable performance. And that's going to be the end of it. And you guys know who the Moose's Mighty Hammer 3 points of the match, man of the match award is going to. I don't think there's any question. He's on the screen. He's taking the ball home with him. That's Alexander Lacazette. We've got Lacazette. Alex Lacazette. What a performance. A trio of goals from him. Vandervelde also getting on the score sheet. It's a dominant performance against Everton. Man of the match, Lacazette. 2 Moose's Mighty Hammer points for Paulo Dybala and 1 for Gregory Vandervelde, who in addition to the goal played very, very well defensively in addition. So that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I really hope you have enjoyed it. I do have one question for the Moose's mailbag already submitted from Aquaman. Thank you so much. He put in the comments. So give me a few more. We haven't done the mailbag in a while, so I want to hear your comments and questions about the series that we'll throw into the next episode, of course. But as always, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate all the love love that you put on the video. So be sure to bang a like on. Let's try and get 15 likes on this video. And as always, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you in the next episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Like we always do with this time. I got to shine.